Today we're taking a look at one of the coolest and newest PC cases on the market, the Phanteks NV7 in white. Let's unbox it. Whew. This is definitely one of the nicest ways of, this is glass. This is definitely one of the nicest ways I've ever seen a PC case being packed. Come on, boy. Oh hey, it's upside down, that's nice. Oh my God. This is way bigger than I expected it to be.
That's what she said.
It's like double the size of my NZXT H9 Elite, and I thought that case was big. So anyway, before I show you some of the really cool features that the Phanteks NV7 has, let's take this peel off because it looks disgusting right now. Alright guys, so I decided to change the style of the video. I was gonna literally stand in front of the case and talk about it, but as I was starting to prepare to do that, I realized there's so much about this case that you guys need to know, and I figured the best way to do it is just to use my hand and show you things as I am discovering them. Literally, we are reviewing this case, me and you together at the same time. Phanteks did not pay me to review this case. They send this out obviously for free, but I can say whatever I want about it. So far, my impressions are insane. The quality of this case is incredible. It looks really, really good. The biggest thing that stands out is this right here, this section right here, where there's no support. This is just glass, front glass panel and glass panel on the side. Basically very similar to the NZXT H9 Elite, which is the one I'm currently using in my PC setup. That is like literally the biggest thing that stands out. One of my favorite things about this glass panel is right here, you see this white thing. Usually in other cases like the LIAN Li, this is like so much thicker and you can't see the case, but the way they did it in this case, it's so big. The price is $220, a little bit steep, but here's some of the features that makes this case stand out from other cases. To start, right here on the side, you can mount up to a 480mm fans, which is crazy. Also on the back right here, because of how tall the case is, you can mount two 120mm fans, so 240. You can mount your radiator, whatever you want. This is crazy. I've never seen this in a case. Usually it's just one fan in the back, but this one has two. Now, the main feature that makes this case stand out from any other case I've ever seen in my life is actually the back of it. So this is the front, but the back is actually way more impressive than the front. Let me flip it. All right, so this is the back, which is literally insane. Would you think this is the back of a PC or a front? Usually we think this is a front. So check it out. This is one of the coolest things about the Phanteks NV7, which is this feature. Right here, you come on the bottom and open it, and voila. Everything is hidden. You put all your cables in here, you route everything, and then boom, you close it magnetically, no cables unseen. Power cable, HDMI cables, everything can come from the bottom right here. And there you go. You have no cables seen from the back of the PC, which is crazy. Anyway, this back compartment here is definitely a first. I've never seen this being done on any PC case before. Over here, you can actually put your power supply vertically, which is super, super cool. So you can keep everything nice and tidy right here. And this is your motherboard IO. So you have motherboard IO, cable tray right here, and then your graphic cards obviously right there. I'm excited to show you guys what my PC will look like when I move it to this PC case. I'm going to be building a PC case soon in this one. Let's take some of the side panels off and see how easy or hard it is to take that off. To take the top panel off, all you got to do is remove the back like this, and there's two thumb screws right here. You unscrew these. Once you unscrew that, you just pull, and then there you go. Top panel is out. And then to remove the side panel, which is the main glass panel, you just unscrew this thumb screw that's over here, and there's one on the bottom. And I think all you have to do is just pull. Oh my gosh, almost dropped it. And just grab it out. Side panel removed, and now for the front panel, which I have no idea how to remove, but we're gonna figure this out together, guys. All right, as I was trying to figure out how to remove the front panel, I realized that you can do this. So this is the back panel. You just lift it and take it off of there. So now we have the side, the top, and the back removed. Let's remove the back, the real back. All right, so I figured out how to take the back panel off. It's kind of a little bit disappointing. You have to unscrew this little screw right here that goes at the top right here. But once you remove that, yeah, just like that, you gotta like pull it up. Not really easy to remove, but anyway, this is how you remove the back. Let's cover a little bit over the back before we remove the rest of the panels. Over here, like we said, is the power supply, which is awesome. This is actually really, really cool. This is a tray for your SSDs that you can just do this to and just mount some SSDs on it, put it back on here, and then just screws it in. And obviously it is removable, which is another plus. So if you need more space to work out with your motherboard or something else, you can remove that and if you don't need it. Same with the bottom right here, you also get another tray. I think it's for SSDs. Yeah, it says SSDs and some HDDs. Once you remove this, same thing, you can install things and then put them back. So another crazy feature that this case has that I've never seen before, you know, these removable SSD trays and HD trays are definitely a plus, because I will not use SSDs or hard drives because I just use M.2s. Obviously that's not the case for everybody, but that's That's my scenario. I took that out, plenty of space to work with. Cable management, there's a ton of Velcro straps included right here, which is super cool. And then there's these holes, you know, plastic or rubber holes that you can route your cables or your LIAN LI strips or whatever you want to call these from here. Or you got also holes right here for your fan cables, which is awesome. And this controller right here is actually Phanteks things. They have the DRGB is what they call it. So you can connect their fans directly to it. This is actually connected to the front panel to control all the LED on the case. And this right here is actually connected to the front of the case, which is this RGB LED right here that goes all the way around and just displays RGB lights. I'll show you this. I'll show you this in the next video when I build my PC. Here's a picture of it right now so you can see what it can do. It's pretty cool. Honestly, you can control the LED right here from the top of the case, which is awesome. The one thing that was the difference, I just wish it was a regular ARGB, but it's not. But they do allow you to connect it to the motherboard. And this panel is right here, is the last panel that we haven't removed. Let's try to remove that and see if we can. All right, so removing this panel is actually harder than I thought. You have to like unscrew stuff up here, which I'm not gonna do that. But removing the front panel is actually also super easy. There's 2 screws, like the small ones that we have at the top, but they just go over here, one right here, one right here. Once you take those out, you can just pull. I'm sorry for putting marks on my glass. I'll clean it later. But now you have an open case, completely open, no glass at all. I think I might go with the open case design. I think it's really cool and super slick design. Let's talk a little bit about the airflow and about the stuff you can mount over here. This is a regular ATX motherboard, so you can fit any size motherboard you want in here. At the bottom right here, you get holes for routing cables. You get holes for routing cables right here. You get some over here, and this part that is actually pretty sure is removable. These holes right here, I wish they had this like rubber material so you don't see the cables coming from here, or you don't see the cables in the back through these holes right there. This one is covered for some reason, but these are not. You do have the ability to mount your GPU vertically, and you can actually have it tilted and angled. I don't have the mount yet. I'm gonna try to get it for when I build this PC. That way I can have my GPU kind of like vertically mounted like this, which is super cool. Let's switch to talk about airflow. Let's cover how many fans you can actually fit. On the bottom right here, you can fit 3 120 or 3 140. On the side right here, you can fit 4 120, 480 millimeters down, which is crazy. At the top right here, you can fit another 360, so 3 120, and then on the back right here, another 2 120, so 240 millimeters in the back. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So you can fit 12 120 millimeter fans in this case, which is crazy. Now on the bottom, the case is actually removable mesh that is super nice and easy to clean. Honestly, everything that I've just shown you guys is some stuff that is really unique about this case. I've never seen this being done in a case where, you know, it's super modular, a massive case, a lot of features and things that make this case stand out from anything else that I've reviewed on my channel or ever seen on the market really. For $200, yes, it's a steep price, but honestly, you're getting a lot of features. Anyway, that was it for this video about the Phanteks NV7. And if you enjoyed this video, please throw a like on this video and stay tuned for when I'm building my PC in this case. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.